this is Lucy, and I've been learning Spanish for 9 months. 9 months! That's quite crazy. I think it's crazy. I am loving it. I've loved every second of learning Spanish. It's like my favorite thing I'm doing in my life. So really love it. So I'm about to give you an update of where I am, what I've learned since my 6-month update, and if you haven't seen my 3-month and my 6-month update, I will leave the links somewhere here for you to see. So do check those out if you want to. Okay, so as of 9 months, I have 1 unit left in A1. So I am following a course, I'm doing a course book, and it has 10 units. A1 has 10 units, and I've finished unit 9, so I only have unit 10 left, and that is really exciting. I'm so excited to finish A1 and move on to A2. I think that will feel like a really big accomplishment. If you haven't seen my other videos, I take 1 lesson a week with a teacher on italki, and I love my teacher, I love my lessons, it works really great for me. So 1 lesson a week following a specific course. So what I've done since my last update, I've done de vacaciones, vacations. So this included weather, months and seasons. I quite enjoyed that unit actually. This also included the grammar point pretérito indefinido, which is simple past tense. So that was my first time ever using past tense, and at the beginning it was quite difficult, but I think I've kind of gotten used to it. I definitely need more practice, but it's not as difficult as it was in the beginning. And this includes regular and irregular, like ir, ser and estar. And weirdly, irregular is easier than regular, and I never thought I would say that. Then I also did Compras, which includes shopping, and shopping vocabulary and talking about shopping I did find difficult. That was quite a challenge. But it also included colors and clothes, which is fine. I knew my colors in Spanish way before. I learned them years ago, so I'm pretty cool with colors and clothes. Pretty easy as well. Just the shopping part that was a bit tricky. The grammar points that went with that was comparisons like más que, menos que, tan como, and demonstrative adjectives like este, ese, aquel, esta, esa, aquella, and demonstrative pronouns like esto, eso, aquello. And that's all I've done since my last update. But like I always say, it doesn't sound like much, but it takes time. Then this update, something new, I don't have something to talk about that I find difficult. Usually I talk about things I find difficult. And as always, I always say speaking because speaking is difficult, but I'm not going to say it this time because my speaking is improving and I see that as a major positive. And no, I'm not perfect. Yes, I make mistakes all the time. I cannot speak fluently, but it's improved so much that I'm really happy with where I am. And I can actually get some thoughts and some sentences out, so that's a major improvement. I'm really getting better at remembering words and recalling words so that I can say them. The reason I've always found it so difficult to speak is because when I do my Spanish lessons, my brain completely thinks in Spanish. And because I'm only a beginner, I don't have the words. So if my brain completely thinks in Spanish and I don't have the words, it just goes blank. So it's a bit of a problem. But I think it's better that way than to think in English and to try translate. So it's actually better even if my brain goes blank every now and then because I don't have the words. So in terms of resources I've been using, if you want to know my top 5 favorite resources, I made a whole video about it, which I will also link here so you can go watch it, and I pretty much use those 5 resources all the time. So if you're curious about what resources I use, go watch that video because that's what I mainly use. And I've also been supplementing the work I do with my teacher with an extra grammar book that I've been doing grammar exercises from. And grammar is very debatable, but I find it very useful to use as revision and just to go back and go over things that I've already learned to solidify them. And I have other A1 books as well that I also want to use as revision and go over. I haven't started them yet, but that is my plan. Anyway, I'll be sure to make a video when I finish A1 because I'm so excited to finish A1. And if you want to follow my journey, please consider subscribing and give this video a like because it really means a lot to me. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Goodbye.